Hello, my name is Bailey Rollins, and I'm a future health systems management professional here with the University of North Carolina at Charlotte. I'm currently a senior planning to graduate in December of 2024. Whenever I graduate, I plan to start working in a hospital, and furthering my education, whether that is surgical, ultrasound, or X-ray technician school. I feel that it's super important for administrators and managers to be knowledgeable of the staff's duties and responsibilities, and the day-by-day routines in the workplace. Some additional information. I have I worked the 2023 spring semester in Magic Kingdom for Walt Disney World as a PhotoPass photographer. Um, this has shaped me as I had great leaders. They pushed me to challenge myself daily, whether in my photography, creativity, or just within interactions with guests. Some other little informations about me. Here are my business skills and knowledge. I have my 5 keys business skills on Fortune 500, my HR management knowledge, and then a skill soft. My 5 keys, whenever I worked for the Walt Disney Company, they have 5 keys of the company. These keys are safety, courtesy, inclusion, show, and efficiency, and they serve as the basis for all cast members to make decisions and provide the greatest hospitality to all guests. In addition to not only abiding by these 5 rules, cast members are asked to follow them in the order listed above, as safety is the top priority of everything that happens in theme parks and resorts. Which is why it receives the #1 spot. And then I have a statement by the chairman, Josh Damaro, and explains the importance of the keys. I feel that the healthcare field can learn from Disney as Disney recognizes that the world is changing. We will change with it, and we will continue to be a source of joy and inspiration for all the world. Here I have my communication, business skills, competency. I have my interview with a leader, my persuasive, informative presentation, and I have my communications within small businesses. Um, so I have been working for a small business. It's called Mountain View Driving Range here in Mount Holly, North Carolina. Um, and during my time with them, I have realized the importance of communication as they're very critical within small businesses. It strengthens customer relationships, conflict resolution, clarity and direction, adaptability, and it helps maintain a brand image, which most small companies do not maintain just because of the resources for having to maintain these brands. I have my leadership competency, my personal leadership reflection from last spring, my leadership with an Alpha Delta Pi. And then I have my skill soft agile leader. Then, so in Alpha Delta Pi, I played many different roles of leadership. I was the VP of event management, the VP of marketing at Charleston Southern University, and a props lead for Airband. These positions helped me with my strategies of coordinating and managing groups and leading discussions within those groups. Here is my professionalism competency. I had professionalism within the Walt Disney Company, professionalism in email, and then the 80 Pi bylaws. Within Disney, not only was I required to follow the 5 keys, but I also gained great professional opportunities and gained a deeper understanding of the importance of ethical standards in an organization as big as Disney. Um, and while they are a Fortune 500 company, I do believe that this could trickle down into smaller companies, especially within healthcare. Um, Such as cast members of the Walt Disney Company are responsible for being courteous and knowledgeable about their products and services and helping guests with the highest quality experience that can be provided. Um, I practice professionalism as we had costuming policies. This is in order to maintain consistency within respective jobs or deployments. And by following costuming policies, I maintain professionalism as compared to those who relax in their appearance. So here, it's my Main Street required costume. And then as soon as I stepped off Main Street, here was my costume that was required every other day. And I have my knowledge of the healthcare environment competencies. Here is my TED Talk assignment. I have Ivy's Journey to Walking. And then I have my HR management book review. In my book review, Paul Spiegelman's Why Patients Come Second, I felt that this provided readers with a great insight as to how patient experience can be improved by not only creating a great organizational environment, but also a culture. Um, Reading this book significantly enhanced my understanding of the healthcare environment, provided valuable insight into effective staffing, employee engagement, and compliance issues specific to healthcare settings. The case studies and practical strategies throughout this book helped me grasp unique challenges and opportunities within this sector, ultimately enriching my perspective on how HR practices can help impact patient care and organizational effectiveness. Here is my leadership development plan, my EQ assessment and reflection, as well as my values, beliefs, and behaviors. My 3 that I chose were accountability, making a difference, and family. Then my global reflection, the artifact that signified the most growth for me was my college program with Walt Disney Company. I learned how important work-life balance was, as I worked minimum of 40 hours a week, typically having 2 days off, but my long and late night shifts left me quite drained and stressed. It took a toll on my physical and mental health. Began suffering with severe back pains. I ended up having multiple ribs out of place by the time I finally got to see a chiropractor for my pains. And then my mental health suffered worse as large crowds and overstimulating environments led to anxiety attacks and physical tics. I felt so emotionally detached from life, friends, and family that most days it was hard to get out of bed. While my experience wasn't so positive, the what I gained and the growth that I experienced from it surely was. I learned how comfortable I am with myself as an individual, and I found that I can accomplish just as much, if not more, by myself. My experience also pushed me towards the health systems management major, as I wanted to be able to help, to possibly help others who have suffered similarly to me from being denied workers' comp. As a communicator and leader, I'm determined to make a difference, continue learning, always improving myself, and improving situations for others. While others may look at my work and see faults, I see a starting point. As a future health systems management professional, I'm dedicated to continuous improvement in my communication and leadership skills, as settling for mediocre is not a choice for me. Then I have my reflection on the health systems program. I hope you have a great day, and thank you so much. Have a good one.